God. Okay. Hello, everyone. I was muted. Hello. How's everyone doing? Happy Monday. You already know that Mondays are my favorite days of the week. They still are. They are a little bit intense, but I love my Mondays. I love my Mondays. Hello. How's everyone? If you're watching live, say hello. If you're watching the replay, I say hello too. Hashtag replay, and I will come back and say hello to you. Today is Monday, and we are back with another training, like I promised you. And we are talking about unraveling the influence of women in our business journey. And we're going to talk about the women around us. And I have identified three type of women in my life in this journey of life and business. And I'm going to talk to you about those. And let's see if you can identify some of those for yourself or if you can relate to some of them. So today has been one of those days. It is Monday. Have my female stuff coming and it's like, ugh. If you can relate, please say relate on the comments because women, we have to deal with all these different stuff. I think it's the only kind of thing that I don't like about being a woman is having this period every single month, and every month it gets worse. Jeez, since I was what, nine? Since I was nine, I still have the same kind of periods. The headaches, the emotional stuff, the hormonal changes, all of it, the headaches, the discomfort, the pain, the cramping, everything is like, when is this thing gonna stop? I'm still young. That's what it is. Hello. If you don't know me, my name is Soribel Martínez. I am a licensed clinical psychotherapist in the state of Connecticut. I am the CEO of SM Psychotherapy and Counseling Services. And we have offices spaces in Connecticut and New York. We provide services to women and their families. And we do that by providing individual therapy, group, family, couples, and we provide psychiatric services. We service children, adolescents, adults, couples, so on and so forth. And we have a variety of specialties in our private practice. So, yes, today we're going to talk about the women around us. And it's not going to be a long live stream today. I'm not feeling very well, to be honest with you, but I am committed to being here unless that I can't physically be here. I am committed to being here every single day to continue to grow and support you and being that kind of woman in your life that can support your journey, your dream, or building, scaling your business and doubling, tripling your income, doubling and tripling your impact in the world and the life of your clients. So we can do that together. I am committed to helping you getting there, scaling to the next level, making and creating your $1 million private practice and beyond that. I know it doesn't begin with $1 million, but we can start with doubling our income without feeling, overwhelmed and burnt out. We can decrease our caseload so we can provide also job opportunities for other people so they can also do the work that they desire to do. They can fulfill their own purpose, and they also have their vision. They want to help the clients. And not everyone wants to have a business. Not everyone wants to have a private practice. But if you do, and you have a vision of creating that impact in the community, we can impact the clients and we can create impact in the life of our employees and our independent contractors. You will not believe how many times I get that message saying, thank you, Soribel, for giving me this opportunity to work, to help my clients, to do it in a space where I feel comfortable, I feel supported. So that's what we do. And that's what my vision is to put more money at the hands of women so you can feel well compensated, so you can feel good about the things that you do, and you can feel empowered. That is the purpose of all of this. So let's talk about the women around us. And for me, this is a very important topic because the truth is that there are various different type of women that are going to be around us. And not every woman has the same purpose and the same role in your life. But if we are able to have all of them or most of them, they're all going to fulfill some type of purpose in your journey in life and in business, right? Even the ones that we don't want around, those still serve a purpose. Because sometimes those are the ones that are pushing us without pushing us to continue to move forward and creating the life that we want. So early on, when I started my career in college, here in the United States, I had just came from the Dominican Republic like 4 years earlier, and I was struggling a lot with the language. I have language barrier. It was very difficult. It was very challenging for me. I had to use a lot of dictionary to be able to do a lot of my work. And part of the reason why is because my home was a Spanish speaking home, right? So I will go to school. I will be exposed to English. Plus, I was in the bilingual program, which did nothing for me. That is the truth. That is my truth, right? I'm not saying that it shouldn't exist, but it didn't do anything for me personally. So I was in the bilingual program. Then I would go home and we spoke Spanish at home. And then we went to church and we spoke Spanish. And I really didn't have a community of English speaking people around me. So that created that issue of the language barrier. And it was difficult when I went to college, right? But here's the thing. I encountered a type of woman in college that I really wish everybody can have them in their lives. I had Dr. Copeland and I had a woman called Dolores who was my advisor. I still remember her name. Dolores was like an angel sent from God, straight from the heaven. Dolores was sent to me, right? And Dr. Kaplan were also very instrumental in my life, not only because of the things she did to help me, like tutoring. She would come before class, she would stay after class, she would really help me understand, explain things over and over to me. But also, there was something about her life that I really loved. There was something in her leadership that she didn't need to speak. It was an unspoken words that was so significant. She was supportive. She was an amazing woman that was just living her own purpose and was living her own vision and her own mission. And with that, she was touching my life and she was touching me. And she probably didn't even know how profound her assistance was in my life, right? So we get those type of women. And then I have my grandmother who was illiterate, right? Was a woman that didn't was very poor, right? A woman of color with limited possibilities in the Dominican Republic, but she refused to really settle for less than what she desired. So she did everything that she had to do to send her kids to private school. She did everything she needed to do to send her kids to college. She did whatever she needed to do. She used to do nursing at her home. She learned how to read and write with the help of my uncle. She used to do hair in her house. She used to poke a chicken to sell to other people. She was always doing something from home. So she didn't have to be poor, 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 and not be able to provide opportunities for herself and her children, right? My grandfather was in the United States, and it took years for him to return back to the Dominican Republic and eventually bring her to the United States and bring my father and my uncles. Why is this relevant to you scaling your private practice to the next level? It's relevant because you're going to encounter women in your life that are going to be the Dolores, that are going to be the Dr. Copeland, that's going to be my abuela, my grandma, right? That without saying anything, that was just impacting my life in a major way, right? And I remember my grandma doing all these different things in the kitchen of her house. And I used to see her do different things. And she was like, she loved me, she cared for me. And I really enjoyed her company until she went to Puerto Rico. And then from there, all my memories with my grandma, were very vague, right? She was gone. I didn't understand what was going on. I was young and nobody explained it to you. So why is this relevant to you? Is because you need to identify the Dolores and you need to identify the Dr. Compline and the grandmas in your life. Those women that without saying anything, they're impacting you, they're supporting you, they're cheering you on with their own behaviors, and they believe in you. Dolores and Dr. Kaplan really believe in me. They believe that I can make it. And they challenged me and they motivated me and they did everything they could in their power to support me. So I was not part of the statistic of just quitting school, quitting college. And some of the reason why I didn't quit was because I had that support system. So in your business, you're going to need this kind of women in your life that are there to support you no matter what. They're going to cheer you on. They're going to be there for you no matter what. They're going to help you through the difficult times of building and scaling a business, right? So when I really build that relation, that connection with them, it was really special for me, right? And later on, as I moved on in my career, I met other women in my life that were as good and as supportive as Dr. Coupling and Dolores. But something that I learned as an adult, as I was growing my business and I was developing myself and professionally, is that if you don't have this kind of support for free, make sure that you pay for it. And sometimes people be looking at me crazy when I say that. But the truth is, if you don't have these supports, you can always hire them. You can always pay for those support, right? Because you cannot just sit in the corner and say, I don't have nobody cheering me on. I don't have no one that can help me out. I don't have no one that believes in my dreams, right? So go find a mentor, go find a coach, go find a consultant that can believe in your dreams and help you build your dreams, right? So that is one type of women that you need in your life. You need a Dolores, you need a Dr. Coupling, you need a woman that's going to be there all for you, right? The second type of women are the women like my mom. My mom was there for me. She's still there for me. But the way that she's there for me is very different. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna hear my mom saying, "Oh, you can do it. I believe in you. You have the capacity to do it. You have all the potential. Don't give up. I know it's hard." She's not gonna be that kind of person in that kind of woman in my life, but she is in the background supporting me one way or another, right? So you also need that type of women, right? Those women that will do the behind the scenes stuff for you, right? That when I need to go to conference, she's here to take care of my son and I don't have to worry about anything. That when I need breakfast because I haven't been able to go downstairs, she will bring the breakfast right there to the stairs, right? So you need a woman to that is behind the scenes supporting you in the way that she knows to, because not every woman is going to be at the same capacity in doing the same kind of things in your life, and they don't have the same purpose in your life. So you need to embrace that kind of woman. Why is that relevant in your business? Because every time I have to do something big in my business, I need a Dolores, I need a Dr. Copeland, which at this point in my life, a lot of it, I just hire people to support me in the way that I need to be supported, right? And then you're going to need the women like my mom, like your mom, maybe your grandma, maybe an aunt, maybe a cousin, maybe a friend that is behind the scenes doing things to help you scale to the next level. And they may not be in the front. You probably never going to see a picture of my mom on social media. You probably ain't gonna never gonna see her on the video because she doesn't like that stuff. That's not part of who she is. She doesn't like that, but she's very happy helping me in other ways, in other levels. And honestly, I really appreciate that, right? Because you need those people in your life. And before I go on to the next type of woman that I want to talk about tonight, I want to invite you to attend the $1 Million Private Practice Virtual Intensive. It's happening July 30th, right? It's a whole day intensive where I'm going to be teaching you the step-by-step process through my multi-million dollar private practice framework, how to scale your business, how to double or triple your income, how to decrease your caseload, how to increase your influence, your impact in the community and in the life of your clients, how to do those things without feeling overwhelmed and burned out, and how to use a roadmap that will literally cut in half the time that will take you for you to get from where you are to where you want to be in your business. That's very important, because a lot of times we think that we have to reinvent the wheel. And I wish I had a Soribel when I started my private practice, because I would have taken the framework, learned the framework, hire myself to learn the framework, implement the framework with her help, and I will have a scale faster. Faster doesn't mean being lazy or not being ethical or whatever the case may be. Cutting the time in half means that you have something that's proven, that works, you implement it, you follow the step, and if you follow the steps, it's going to work. You want that. And the $1 million private practice intensive is going to do that for you. We are going to be streaming from a different location. You are going to be in the energy of other private practice owners who are in the same journey like you of creating $1 million practice and beyond. And you're going to get everything that you need. You're going to get the templates. You're going to get the worksheets. You're going to get the audit. You're going to get everything that you need. So when you leave the intensive, you can go ahead and implement what you learned that day so you can get to the next level, right? I am also having 3 different experts. I'm going to have my very own business accountant that's going to come and talk to us about business structure and the taxes implications. And that is very important when you're building a profitable and a business that's going to scale fast and is going to scale strong. Right? Because what happens is some people, especially during the pandemic, they grew, but they have no foundation. And the foundation is weak. When you try to scale, it's going to break down. And you don't want that in your business. You want to continue to scale and continue to grow forever. That is the purpose, forever. Now, I'm going to have Barbara, my branding person, that she's going to come and talk to you about branding for mental health professionals. What do you need to do to have and build a powerful brand that has a strong message to help your ideal client and help you get your business from where it is to where you want to be through your branding? You need to brand yourself, and you need to brand your private practice. It's very important. And there's a formula for that. There's a formula, there's a way of doing it, and you want to know the way to get it done. Then I'm going to have my very own billing person, my credentialing department, billing and verification. She's going to come and she's going to talk to you about the importance of having a biller and the importance of making sure that your money is coming through consistently so you can pay yourself and you can pay your employees or your independent contractors and you can pay your bills, right? That is important. And the worst thing you want to do is what a lot of private practice owners do. They go and they do everything in their business. They're going to bed at 3 o'clock in the morning doing billing and spending hours on the phone fighting with insurance companies. You don't want to do that. You don't. You don't want to be chasing the money. You need to be working on your business. And in your business, if you're still seeing clients. So you can register at the lowest price of $27. There's other experiences like VIP and premium. I suggest that you take the premium because premium gives you all the bonuses that you need. Like I'm having my very own person who built my website that's going to come and talk to us about how to build a powerful website, how do you utilize Google Ads and Google to build your clientele fast and to have clients coming all the time, every day, every day. In my private practice, nobody's ever without clients. Like, never. Never. We get clients consistently, but we have a strategy, a marketing strategy that we put in place that has helped us do that. And you want that because if you're going to be hiring people, you want to make sure that you have plenty clients for everyone. So everyone is always happy with how much money they're making consistently. So the last woman I want to talk about is the woman that will never support you. You know, the woman that envies you, the woman that she's never going to buy the book from you. She's never going to tell nobody about your business. She's going to get mad when you start scaling your business. She's going to get upset if you have to leave your job. And I have those kind of women in my life. And one in particular is a supervisor that I had during my time being a social worker in school. And she was mad, right? Because it's easy and it's good to have good employees that can come and do the work for you, do your job and their job, right? And getting paid pennies while you are making all the money. They're making all the money and they're not doing what they're supposed to do. So you're going to get the women that they're never going to support you. They're never going to support you because for different reasons. But one of the reasons is that they will never do what you're willing to do. And for you to leave your secure job and do certain things, maybe your supervisor is not going to be happy for that. Because maybe she's in that job and she's been wanting to leave, but she can't leave. right? But you come, you there a few years, couple years, and you're like, I am leaving and I'm gonna start my business, they're gonna get angry. Maybe that friend that loves you so much, when you start scaling your business and you no longer can go with her to all these different places to celebrate, to do this, to do that, they may get angry. They're no longer gonna support you. Why? Because you are doing something different. You are changing your mindset. You're changing your behaviors. You're changing what you're doing. Your vision has changed. Your mission has changed, and they may not want to be part of it. Be aware of those people, and you're going to find them everywhere. Don't be surprised when the best friend of yours is no longer coming around. Oh, you know when who is your friend when you are in the hospital or when you are incarcerated. To me, that end when you are trying to do something better for yourself and they're no longer available. You need to be aware to this type of women. So there's three type of women. The women that are going to rule for you and they're going to support you forever, and they're going to believe in you. They're going to believe in your vision. They're going to believe in your mission. You're going to have the woman that is behind the scenes, that she can only do what she can. She's not going to be the one sharing you up with words. She's not going to be able to do all of those things, but she may do things for you behind the scenes to support your business. And you have to be willing to accept that. My mom will never be like everywhere. She's not going to be in social media. She's not going to be in my videos. She's not going to be in photos. She doesn't like that kind of stuff, right? And I need to respect that. But she does the behind the scenes stuff to help me move my business forward. And then you're going to have the women that are definitely never going to support you. They're never going to do anything for you. They're never going to buy the book. They're never going to give you a word of encouragement. By the way, they probably want to disencourage you to go on your own because they think you're crazy. They're like, oh no, you're crazy. How are you going to leave your secure job? And then they get mad because you are doing something different than what they're doing and they may not like it. So you need to be able to identify these three women, these three type of women. What I can tell you is that doesn't matter if you have just one of them or three of them or all of them. You have to always be willing to invest if you don't have the support that you need. A lot of times we are waiting for other people to come and save us and for other people to come and do for us. And sometimes, if not sometimes, all the time, we should be willing and available to save ourselves. We have to become our own hero. We have to become that woman that decides that I'm not gonna wait for no one to come and save me. I'm not gonna wait for no one to come and support me. I'm going to seek out my support. And if those women around me are not available, then I will go higher and pay for my support. And you know what? That may be even more worth it, right? Because the person may be more committed. So I'm going to leave you with that. I just shared the link here for you to register to attend the $1 Million Private Practice Intensive. It is $1 million privatepracticeintensive.com/intensive. It's happening on July 30th. It's going to be powerful. I'm telling you. I could charge thousands and thousands of dollars for this training, but I choose to do it this way because I want to make sure that more of you can come and learn how to really, really scale your business and take your practice to the next level. Don't allow other people to tell you that your dreams are not possible. Don't let other people tell you that things are not possible for you because they are. So tomorrow is 4th of July. I'm coming back with another video tomorrow earlier so you can go listen to the fireworks, right? But I'm going to come earlier during the day. Maybe you can listen to me while you are barbecuing and do the things that you want. That is okay. But I am committed to making sure that you can scale your business faster, that you can double, triple your income, that you can decrease your caseload so you can also decrease that sense and those feelings of overwhelm and burnout. And I want to give you the step-by-step process, the roadmap, the footsteps that you need to take in order for you to get there faster. So again, this is your friend Soribel Martínez, and I hope to see you tomorrow. Besitos, besitos. Adios.